Good evening. Welcome to the regular meeting of the Recreation and Parks and Cultural Affairs Committee of the Council, on August 13th, 2025. And I call the meeting to order. A roll call. We have present Mr. Doug Sutton, Ms. Nicole Eady, Mr. Johan Lopez, and myself. And absent is Lisa Shanahan. You can do the rest, right? All right. Can we have acceptance of the minutes from the regular meeting of July 9th? Would someone move that? Or are there any corrections to that before we go ahead? Are there any corrections to the July 9th meeting? If no corrections, would someone move the minutes? Thank you, Ms. Eady. All in favor? And Mr. Lean, do we have anyone on the line for public participation?
We have no one raising their hand.
Okay. We have no old business. We're going to move on to 6, new business. 6A, approve the use of Tracy Elementary School and immediate surrounding grounds by Tracy Magnet PTA for their annual movie night to be held on Friday, October 17th, 2025 from 3 p.m. to 9 p.m. Approximately 350 people. Would someone move that item, please? Thank you, Mr. Sutton. Hello, Mr. Stowers. Would you like to speak to that? Oh, who do we have online actually to speak to that?
Actually, it's supposed to be Miss Tiani, but I don't see her.
Well,
Hold on. Yeah.
we have Nadine Francis. I think she's taking her place. So Nadine.
Good evening.
Oh, she's on. Okay. Hi, Miss Francis.
Hello. Yes, I will be representing Tracy PTA.
Okay. Can you tell us just a little bit about the event?
Sure. This is an annual event that we have a great attendance at. We typically get 350 students and families who attend. We start setting up immediately after dismissal and are usually all cleaned up and off the field by 9 p.m. We just have a screen and projector out there, and students and their families, bring picnic blankets and chairs and are on the field to watch a night together in the cool air.
Do you know what you're going to be presenting that night?
It has not been officially approved, but we were thinking something like the new Lilo and Stitch movie, which comes out just right before our event.
Right. Nice. Very nice. Do we have any questions or concerns, Mr. Stowers?
No, this is they do this annually, and it's been successful, and
Great.
we have no issues with it at all.
Miss Edie?
Hi, I just want to know, is it just for Tracy school students?
And their families.
Okay. Okay, thank you.
All right. All in favor? It's unanimous. Thank you.
Thank you.
Have a great evening that night.
Thank you all.
6B, approve the use of Calf Pasture Beach and immediate surrounding grounds by Mountain Workshop for their Positive School Climate Team Building Programs to be held on September 12th, 17th, and 26th, and October 9th and 14th, 2025, from 7 a.m. to 4 p.m. Approximately 1,500 people. Would someone move the item? Thank you, Mr. Lopez. And who do we have?
Hi, everyone.
Hi,
Good
how are
evening.
you?
Good. Kent Tullo from Mountain Workshop. Good to see you all again. Hi. You want to hear more, I assume?
Yeah. How many years have you been doing this?
Oh, geez. I mean, this is my 30th year with Mountain Workshop, and
Wow.
I think this is probably my 30th year coming to Calf Pasture through many directors and many different faces, but it's always a great experience, and we've always had a great relationship with the city of Norwalk and certainly the people that make that park what it is. So beautiful.
Well, we like to hear that. So that keeps you coming back. So that says something for our Recreation and Parks team. So we appreciate that, and the city.
Especially through all the storms it's been through over the years and having to redo stuff and recreate. It's just great. It's wonderful.
Wonderful. So is the number still the same? You usually get the 1,500?
No,
So it's never 1,500 at
it's
one
actually-
time?
yeah.
Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
Go ahead, Mr. Stowers.
It actually should be corrected. It should have been, had one more zero there. It should have been 150 people.
I think what happened there is they may have added up the programs, the events, but the largest of all of the programs for the dates is on 9/17, which is about 220 students.
Okay,
But most of them average around 150.
150, okay.
So it's not 1,500 at a time.
Yeah, that's,
That would have
that's a lot.
a lot more.
Right, right.
Hey, I'll take that if I can get that, but
Well, okay, any questions?
No, this is all the program for us, and it helps us with our recreation opportunities.
Mr. Stowers, it's very hard to hear you. I don't know.
Give me my volume stand.
Okay.
Yeah.
So,
I have no problem.
yeah, that's better. Thank you. All right. If there are no other questions, all in favor? It's unanimous. So thank you, Mr. Tullo.
I
Have a
really
great evening.
appreciate it. Thank you.
6C. Authorize the Mayor Harry W. Rilling to enter into an agreement for the use of Washington Street Plaza and immediate surrounding grounds for the City of Norwalk Department of Economic and Community Development for their Halloween Night Fair to be held on Saturday, October 25th, 2025, from 1 p.m. to 10 p.m. Setup time by 9 a.m. with tear down by 11:55 p.m. Approximately 5,000 people. Would someone move that item, please? Thank you, Mr. Lopez. And I see we have Mr. Habisky here from the Director of Economic and Community Development. And so if you want to give us a little, just briefly about the event.
Great. I get a thumbs up that everyone can hear me. I'm having some microphone issues and had to. All right, great. Thank you, Madam Chair and councilors, for giving me the opportunity to present on behalf of our project manager, Anna Brault, who was unable to attend this evening. So I'm filling in at the last second and hoping that I can do a service to the great event that our office hosts each year at the park at 50 Washington on October 25th for the Halloween Night Fair. The event runs from 1 p.m. to 10 p.m. It's a combination of music, vendors that are selling crafts and goods. There's food and beverage, no alcohol is served at the event. We have a 20 by 30 performance stage for live performances. Let's see, we anticipate to have approximately 1,000 attendees over the course of the 1 o'clock to 10 o'clock event. Let's see what else. There are portable restrooms that are provided for the event. As I mentioned, food, beverage, and goods are sold at the event, but there's no alcohol. We typically will coordinate with TMP to come up with a detour plan to make sure that there's efficient, safe passage for vehicles while the street is closed down. And also coordination with the police department to ensure that there is police presence and barricades to make sure that we are protecting folks that are attending the event. I am happy to answer any questions if you all have any. I believe this is quite similar to what's been done in the years past, if not exactly the same. But I'm happy to answer any questions the best I can.
Mr. Stowers, did you have anything to add?
They're also doing a pumpkin patch, as I understand. But besides that, Mr. Binsky, he described the event totally. He did a great job. You did a great job, Jay. So you filled in very well.
Robert, right.
Any questions from members? No. I'm not going to ask any questions because you're new to it, but I think that, and maybe Mr. Stowers can speak to it, but I think the overall response from the businesses on the street I hope was well also. I think because it is continuing to draw people in to the area. And it just made me think of what I just came from in National Night Out. And it was a great crowd out there, even in all of this rain. And so, you know, South Norwalk is really becoming the place where these events are happening, because we're just coming off of the Sono Arts Festival. And now we've got this, and soon we'll be rolling into our winter season event. So I think kudos to the city that we're doing things to make Norwalk a place where people want to visit. So thank you.
And that I can speak to. You know, I've canvassed a lot of the businesses and property owners down in that area and really around town. And a lot of folks have said they would love to see more special events that we help to draw folks from Norwalk residents, but also folks outside of the city, and that they will then take it from there and capture some of those folks and get them to go into their businesses. So we are just trying our best to kind of, you know, follow that direction, feedback that we are getting. And this is just one example of an event like that. So thank you.
Right. And one last comment about the Sono Arts Festival. I spent way too much money because I think you guys curated really great artists and vendors this season. So I hope that continues. So I don't know
Thank
who
you.
did it, but keep it up. Any
I
other
can
questions, comments?
Credit was not me.
Not you. Somebody out there. All in favor? Right. Thank you, Mr. Hibinsky. Have a good evening.
Thank you, everyone.
Thanks. 6D, authorize the mayor, Harry W. Rilling, to extend the existing contract with ActiveNet to an additional 3-year term for an amount not to exceed $28,875 from account number noted. Would someone move the item, please? Thank you, Mr. Sutton. Mr. Stowers?
Yeah, originally when we, in the fall of 2023, we signed a contract with ActiveNet. And the contract, it went through the council, went to the full council, and we added two 1-year extensions. However, the modification was really for 3 years. So we had to come back to the council to ask for this 3-year extension. We do have the money in our operating budget, and this ActiveNet system is our reservation scheduling for programs, fields, and for special events and for facility rentals. And since we've had this system, we've actually ran about almost $2 million worth of activity through this system, and it provides us with metrics for the mayor's his reports on metrics. It provides us with our finances and financial reports, and it helps us to budget. So it's been a terrific scheduling system, and we're also going to be using it in our joint use agreement with the school district, where we are sharing facilities. So it's been a really it's really improved our administration and our planning.
Any questions for Mr. Stowers? If there are no questions, all in favor? Right. Unanimous. 6E, authorize the purchasing agent to issue a sole source purchase order in an amount not to exceed $149,822.44 to O'Brien and Sons for the purchase and installation of playground equipment at Woodward Avenue Park. Pricing from the 2025 MHEC MC 16B14 pricing contract. Funding from account number noted. Someone move the item, please. Thank you, Ms. Edie. Mr. Stowers?
Yeah, this provides us with a new playground at Woodward Park, where we are completely replacing a 20-year-old playground. We've been, as you know, we've been replacing these playgrounds throughout the city. making it a safe and enjoyable place for the kids. And this is just one of the playgrounds that's in our capital budget, and so that's what this 149,000 paid, 822. So it's on our capital plan for this year, and it was passed through our capital budget when the budget passed. So I entertain any questions.
I have a question, and I don't know why I didn't think of it earlier. So all of our playground equipment, are they ADA compliant, or are there any guide they are? And so we ensure that everything that we replace is that.
Yeah, exactly. We work with the ADA coordinator here in the city.
Great.
Yeah.
So was this ADA compliant? Because it was 20 years old. It probably wasn't to the place, right? And so do we know how many more of those we may have to replace?
Well, we've been replacing them over the last 3 years, and we've been coordinating with the ADA coordinator. So I don't know how many more playgrounds we have to replace. We try and get at least 2 or 3 on them.
I just thought of that when I used to do the ADA
Yeah.
stuff for the city.
I think since I've been here, I think 8 playgrounds. So.
Okay. Are there any further questions? All in favor? Six G, authorize the purchasing agent to issue a sole source purchase order in an amount not to exceed $69,972.39 to Aviv Solutions, Inc. for the purchase of 29, did I skip one?
Yeah, you skipped one.
I just saw that. I'm sorry. I'm gonna go
Yeah.
back up.
That's okay.
F, authorize the purchasing agent to increase the existing purchase order number 200749 issued to Stantec Consulting for an amount not to exceed 48,000 for Broad River Field Design Services, funding from account number noted. Someone move the item, please. Thank you, Mr. Lopez.
As you know, we recently, the council recently passed the Broad River complex project, and we decided to do a grass field, and so with that, with that, we needed to do more drainage, and we had to tweak the design because we were only 95% completion. So we have to redo our drainage, or add some drainage so that the system will drain. And so this is for Stantec to go back, look at the field versus what they gave us with the hybrid, and the new drawings and designs is what the $48,000 will pay for. Hopefully we can get this done so we can get this out to bid so we can get going on this field.
Do we have any further questions? Yes, Ms. Edie?
Hi, thank you, Chair. Mr. Stowers, will they show us, will we have a chance to see like any samples of the design, or is it gonna be just like one design and that's it? Or will there be like
Yeah,
options
we had a design already, but
for the hybrid one? Yeah.
Well, with the hybrid, they actually, when we first started, we had all the options, the drawings. So then when we picked a hybrid as our preferred, we concentrated on that one, but we still have the other. So once they make the additional modifications, we can certainly send designs to you.
Just curious.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Any other questions for Mr. Stowers? All in favor? Unanimous. Thank you. 6G, authorize the purchasing agent to issue a sole source purchase order in an amount not to exceed $69,972.39 to Avive Solutions, Inc. for the purchase of 29 AED units with a 5-year monitoring contract from account number noted. Someone move that, please. Thank you, Mr. Sutton.
Yeah, item G is for the purchase. It's in our operating budget for the purchase of these 29 AED units, and that's the resuscitation units, devices, and we want to deploy them throughout our system, so they'll be installed. These come with a 5-year agreement. They come with a cell signal that notifies 911 when the devices are opened. So as soon as the devices are open and people are using them, 911 emergency is already on their way. So it divides that back up. Also, they'll continue to maintain those. So when one is out, they'll bring another one. They have the full, this contract is for the full maintenance and installation, full maintenance of these units. So our staff will provide a list to the company, and we'll go around. We have 29 sites, and we'll provide a list to the company. They'll install them and they'll maintain them. So this is a great program. We've been we've been asked by parents and coaches, and and finally we were able to get this in our operating budget. So it really is a program that will add to our safety in our programs. We have basketball, we have football, we have all kinds of sports throughout the system, and so this will add to the safety.
Mr. Lopez?
Thank you, Mr. Showers. Quick question. Does this purchase come with any additional training on the utilization of these defibrillators?
Well, yes, it doesn't come with training, but what we plan on doing is our staff, some of them are already trained on these ADA. So our staff, which we have, and we have kind of an invisible staff out there that no one actually knows. We have a lot of part-time people out there. So when we're having our sport activities, we have staff out there, and so the staff will be trained. But when our staff's not around, then someone just kind of, the residents are out there on a pickup game. It'll be up to the residents because they'll be there. But that's why the moment they're open, 911 is on their way. So that backup is unbelievable to me. So because there will be people who don't know how to operate them, but something will happen and they have to react. And so I think the system is a very good system.
All right, cool. Thanks, Mr. Showers.
Any other questions? Okay. All in favor? Okay, thank you. 6H, authorize the purchasing agent to issue a sole source purchase order in an amount not to exceed $48,900 to Alta Equipment Company for the purchase of an ABI Force Z23HLT ball field laser grader from account number noted. Someone move the item, please. Thank you, Ms. Edie.
This is a piece of equipment that is necessary for our ball fields. Our ball fields, sometimes over time, they lose their arcs, they lose the lines and stuff are sometimes out of whack. So this laser grader is, you're able to line up your arc so that you have a legitimate field that is legitimate in terms of its length and its eligibility. It's going to be very important when we start doing tournaments because they have to be played on the exact field measurements, and this laser grader helps to do that. And so our maintenance staff will be using this laser grader. It's going to be really good for our new baseball complex, but not only that, it'll be good for the fields we have now. Also, this year, we negotiated with the unions because normally we can't bring in other people to renovate our fields. The union has to be able to work on our fields because it's part of the union contract. But we did negotiate where now we can bring in professional people who do these fields to renovate the fields so that they're pristine. And so this year we're going to try and do 2 fields and try and do 2 fields a year to get our fields back to the way they should be. So this laser grader will also maintain that.
Ms. Edie?
Thank you, Chair. Thank you, Mrs. Stowers. I'm happy about that. Okay.
Oh, that was your comment? You're happy about that? You've been
Yeah,
seeing-
yeah, yeah.
been
'cause,
seeing it?
yeah, I
It's
was
about time.
I wanted, yeah. I was looking for that.
Well, the union basically said that, they really wanted that to happen for us to bring in some professional
Yeah.
patient, because they said over the years the fields have been really neglected and because we haven't had enough resources from way back. So
Okay.
it's time to start renovating them. And
Yeah.
so we're going to try and do 2 this year and then 2 every year.
Okay. Thank you.
And if you can share, what's the life expectancy on one of these machines?
I expect to see in this field, the laser grader, they can go up to 10 to 15 years as long as we maintain it.
All right, any other questions? All in favor? All right, it's unanimous. So I need a motion. If there are no other questions or anything under discussion, we need a motion. Do I need to say it? Motion, go ahead, say it.
Motion to adjourn.
Motion
Thank
to
you.
adjourn. There you go.
Thank you. All in favor? Aye. Thank you very much, folks. Have a
Good night,
good night.
Have a good
everyone.
night.
Good night. Stay cool.
You.
Bye.
Thanks, Elaine.
Really.